Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're uncovering what really optimizes muscle growth.
So, you know the basics, right? But the science behind it all, that's a much deeper story.
To understand muscle growth, you have to get the core process, muscle protein synthesis, or MPS.
So, what actually gives the order to start building? Let's look at the leucine trigger.
Basically, the theory is that leucine is like the foreman of that crew, shouting, "Go!"
But is this trigger the master switch for everyone all the time? Well, research says it's complicated.
A big review found this trigger matters more for older adults and when you're using isolated proteins.
So, what you eat and how old you are, that changes how much this one trigger really matters.
Okay, let's switch gears to a huge gym debate, timing. Does the clock really matter? You've probably heard of the anabolic window, that short, critical time for optimal muscle growth.
But it turns out that so-called window is much, much bigger than we thought.
Yeah, the science shows you've got a window of several hours after your workout.
So, the big takeaway. Focus on your total protein for the whole day, not just one specific time.
Now for a factor that's often overlooked but is incredibly powerful, I'm talking about sleep.
The answer, according to a recent study, is pretty dramatic. Let's break it down.
First, your ability to build new muscle? It drops by a staggering 18%.
Ouch. Second, cortisol. That's a stress hormone that breaks down muscle. It spikes by 21%.
And finally, testosterone, a key hormone for building muscle, just tanks by 24%.
Just one bad night is enough to basically flip a switch against your muscle-building goals.
So how do we put all this together? Let's synthesize it into a simple formula.
See, it's not about one single trick. It's a holistic, 24/7 approach to your training.
So, the real question is your daily routine actually building you up, or is it breaking you down?